Hey YouTube. Man, I needed that rest. Man, I've been sleepy lately. Been busting my tail. Well, alright y'all, this video is going to be about the importance of keeping your paperwork. So, I did a paperwork video and I showed y'all, my little case. So, this is where I keep, like a year's worth of documents. And since I already came up on my year, like you only need to keep 6 months to a year worth of paperwork. After you get up to 6 months or a year worth, you can start throwing some of them away. So I already threw like 3 months when I first came out away because I don't need them anymore. But the reason why I'm making this video, like I said, as I come up on things I feel y'all should know, record. So all right, back to the Qualcomm. Like I said, this Qualcomm is pretty much your lifeline to your money, to your safety, to your dispatcher, to road assist, to just everybody at Prime. So even to payroll or human resources. So this is from payroll, and it says from Thai payroll, message is wrong. Bill rescan for trip blase blah. Please scan correct bill. So like usually what I do is like right after I deliver and they give me my signed bills, the way I do it to keep up with things is I scan it as soon as I finish with the delivery so that I don't forget to scan it, or maybe just so I don't forget, because I be on the grind so hard that if I don't scan it after the delivery, I'll mess around, lay down, get into the next delivery, so much stuff that I can do to where I will truly forget the scan, and then I won't get paid. And then when I get my settlements the following week, I'm like, what the hell? I'm supposed to get way more money than this. So, all right. So now that I know that he's trying to tell me that I scanned the wrong bill, what I did was I already done pulled them out. But like I said, obviously this thing has it organized into the months. So I pretty much just went into, let me see, these dogs. Oh no. Oh Lord, hold on y'all. I'm spilling my paperwork. Can't spill paperwork. Spilling paperwork everywhere. Alright, hold on. Alright, obviously I done spilled all my papers, so now I'm gonna have to reorganize when I get a chance. Man, all my paperwork's done spilled out. Crap. Alright, but like I was trying to show y'all before my paperwork done fell all out, it's organized by the months. So if he's saying that I just rescanned the bill, obviously I need to go to January and pull out all my bills. So let me try not to spill my stuff again. Pull out all my bills for January. These are all my bills from January. So that's why I said when you finish a trip, what you want to do is staple your trip to your bill. So when you're going through your paperwork, you're not trying to like rummage through all this stuff, trying to see what's what. Like that's part of an organization tactic. So my trip and my bill is together. So all I gotta do to look for that specific trip is look on, like on these trips, it's a trip number. So all I gotta do is look on the front of these trip sheets and look at the trip number to match this trip number to the trip number that he's claiming on this Qualcomm. So I was easily, able to get to it just like that. So, I mean, I don't know how he say I scanned the wrong bill, because like I said, as soon as the ship or receiver give me my paperwork, or really the receiver, as soon as the receiver give me my paperwork, I get right in this truck and I scan before I even pull off, so I don't see, but I just rescanned it anyway. So, just imagine if maybe I was one of them drivers that just threw it to the side, or maybe just threw it somewhere where it was just unorganized. I'd probably be a headache mess trying to like, dang, what I do with the bill. So organization guys, organization will make your job easier, and it will save you money, because if I couldn't found this bill, I probably wouldn't have got paid this week for that, and I would have been pissed. I want my money. I worked for it. I want it the next week as soon as I can. So that's just my rant. Keep your paperwork organized staple your bills and your trip together, so when you go trying to find it, you can find them both together, and get like an organizer so you can organize it month to month, so you can go to that month and find bills if something arises. Because it's not the first time I've had to go back into paperwork. Like I said, when I had that claim, you know, I wanted to see what they was talking about, so I went to that month that they was talking about, and I went through all the bills, and I found it. So you might have to end up going back to bills, like, just because like they tell you to save your bills, you know, it's for a reason, because you might have to reference back to it. So always keep your records, guys, because you never know when something might arise from it to where you have to go back to it. All right, y'all, I'm about to get, man, shit. Shoot, I said yesterday that my revenue was gonna be $4 grand. Shoot, he gave me a trip that made payroll before today, and that trip just added another 500 onto my revenue, and I didn't have to fuel on that either. So that was all right. That was only like 200 miles. I didn't have to put no fuel from the trip on that. So pretty much my revenue for the week gonna be probably like 4,500. So shit, I'll probably get over 2,000 take home. I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I haven't sat down to do the math on everything, but I know I should have a pretty decent week this week, and that's kind of shocking because they say this quarter is slow. But shoot, I need all the money I can get because I'm still in transitioning from my divorce. Shoot, I need all the monies I can get. Shoot, I'm pretty much the provider in my home, so I'm pretty much starting over. I don't know if any of you guys been through a divorce. When you go through a divorce, you pretty much got to start over. Like, I mean, you got to move. You got to, like, obviously I moved from North Carolina to Baltimore, so I pretty much had to start all over from another state to another state, and that's kind of rough. So, I mean, I pretty much had to furnish my whole house, you know, all by myself, no help. So, I mean, like I said, as soon as money coming in, it's going out. So, I'll be glad when this rough patch passed, because I need to get back to stacking my bread, and it's hard to stack when you're trying to reestablish. So, you know, it is what it is. I just thank the higher power for giving me the ability and you know, the blessing to where I am able to rebuild despite the despair. So thank you to the most high power. All right, y'all, let's everybody stay safe and warm out there. Let's love each other, not judge each other. So time is of the essence. I gotta make better time of it and get to this next load. This regional route, I'm loving it. Shoot, go ahead. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put his name out there. You know, like I said, I know I used to talk shit about him in my earlier videos, but shoot, my dispatch, I'm guessing once he get good with you and comfortable with you, he gets you paid. Shoot, if you a prime driver and you looking for a good dispatcher, ask for Tyrone Davis. Tyrone Davis will keep you running. If he don't do nothing else, he'll keep you running at least. But I guess you gotta work. He gotta see how you run. So once he figure out how you run and he realize that you a hard worker, he gonna make sure your revenue is pew. Like he told me one time before, he was like, see, the way I do my drivers is like we talk about how much they want to make a week. And if they tell me that they only want to revenue $3,500 a week, in my head, I'm gonna try to revenue them at least over $4 grand. So I'm like, really? Like, he ain't know I was really like listening, because I told y'all when I'm trying to learn something, my eyes were like, what you say? So I was like, and that stuck. And he told me this like last year sometime. This still stuck right there. And now I'm starting to see how he mean what he say as far as trying to make money, because obviously dispatchers get paid from when you get paid. And truthfully, there's a couple different ways that they get paid. Like, they get paid when you pick up a load on time, and they get paid when you deliver a load on time without any claims. And then they get paid for making sure that you stay out of hole. Like, there's different type of bonuses they get for making sure that you're successful on that fleet. So, like I said, man, shoot, since September, I'm sorry, I'm juicy, but since September of last year, man, my checks, he been looking out. I'm like, whoo-wee, dude. Golly, shit, you should have been running me like this from day one, even though I know I had to, you know, earn my way up the ladder. So yeah, but I'm there now. Shit, I started from the bottom, now I'm here. Go ahead, Drake. I started from the bottom, now I'm here. Oop. All right, time is of the essence, guys. Let me get my tail back to work. Time to make this money, honey. Deuces.